Shalom, Brother K. Judah. Shalom to you, brother. Need some help this morning. I need some help this morning. We'll see if anybody else gonna come in before I get this ranting and rage. Need some help. I don't understand about these multiple wives, and then you still gonna go cheat. I don't understand. Somebody help your sister out. You have 3, 4 wives, and then you gonna go cheat with somebody else, or you gonna go molest a baby, a little girl. I don't follow Brother Price, but I know about him. The first time somebody sent me one of his videos, I couldn't get into him. This was a couple of years ago. I thought he was buffoonery then. I just couldn't get into him, but I just don't understand this multiple wives doctrine, and then you will go cheat. Somebody help me out. You got 3, 4 women that are dedicated to you, right? Three, 4 women that do anything for you. 3, 4 women that do anything for one man. You can have either one of those women at any given time. Yet you want more. You go out and cheat. So I need for someone to explain the multiple wives doctrine to me, because I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I get it. I know people, my belief is that most of the men in the Bible that took on multiple wives, they didn't want to. It was usually the woman's idea, like Sarah. Abraham didn't want another wife, he didn't want to conceive another child by another woman. And not only that, most of them did it before they were in covenant with the Most High Yah. After they were in covenant with the Most High, they did not marry other women. So I don't understand the multiple wives doctrine. I just don't understand. Why have a wife at all if you're going to cheat? Or if you gonna molest somebody. I just don't get. I'm trying to understand the multiple wives doctrine. Okay, as y'all know, the latest news on the internet is on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. Everybody talking about Brother Plight, Brother Polite, however you say his name. Like I said, I wasn't a follower. Um, if I can't get into you, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to follow you. So he's one brother that I could not get into. So I just kind of want someone to explain to your girl this multiple wives doctrine, because she don't get it. They probably don't get it either. They probably don't get it either. The lust of it all. The lust of it all. I wonder if there actually is a woman that actually. I just wonder, because for me, I can't be with multiple men, and especially not at the same time. So, do most women feel like me? Are there any women out there that want to be with more than one man at one time? Are there women that's like that? That just have to be with more than one man at one time? Like, and what woman want to share a man? I don't understand the multiple wives doctrine. I just don't get it. You you a man that have, let's say you have four wives at any given time. You can have either one of those women at any time you want, right? But then you go out and cheat. You cheating on four women. Wow. I just don't understand. I don't think I could ever be in that type of relationship. And they say women like me are selfish that don't want to share her man. I'm selfish. Yeah. Quiet morning. Like I said, I didn't follow Brother Plight. I couldn't get into it. So, mm. Tasha K broke that news quick. She was excited. She had some news and could not wait to break that news, honey. I was like, this chick right here. My grandma used to get on me about spreading news, honey. But I love to do it. I'm telling you, girl, guess what I heard? Gossip. Is it gossip? Is it gossip? Good morning, Sister Eve. Ate the fruit of life. But wait, remember the video that y'all shared where he was on the corner talking to that old man? Oh, that old man that looked that the camp that looked like they had on curtains, and the old man said, according to biblical scripture, they're gonna be allowed to rape 12-year-old girls. Wasn't he against that in that video? No, seriously though. Brother Plight, what was that? What was the name of that camp when he was talking to on the corner that time and they was talking about raping 12-year-old girls in the kingdom? Y'all was there. Wasn't Brother Plight against that? I don't even see why people follow him anyway. He was all over the place. Like, GMS, yeah. Uh, he was, I don't even, you know what? Mm, mm, mm. I don't even see why people follow him. It's just me, I guess. But I just don't understand how a man can have multiple wives and then cheat. I also don't understand how women can want to share their man. People are still defending him. And he's out. He's out. He posted bail. Now, what are his wives going to do? What are his wives going to do? Do they think that's biblical too? What are his wives going to do now? Poor things. I looked at Brother Zion Lex video last night, and he showed a video where he was talking, where he went to see Polite was having a party, but he didn't know at the time. But he went and they invited him in, and he was having this huge party. He said there were people everywhere, women everywhere. So he went in his back room. And when he went to the back room, this girl followed him in and asked him, was Polite in the room? Polite was in the room, right? So he showed the video where he started talking about rape. I know we're not supposed to say this word on YouTube, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Sexually assaulting women. That's what we gonna say. That's strange. Can you say that? Sexual assault? Hey man, you don't know what to say no more. Jesus. And what about that other dude, his friend Sonata, whatever his name is? Sonata. He went in on him too, but I can't tell. Because one minute that's his boy, then the next minute he telling it on him. You alright? So I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind my business because I don't want to be getting all up in it. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying, I don't understand the multiple wives doctrine. If you have multiple wives, why do you have to go and cheat? And why do you have to go? And I'm not just talking about polite. I'm talking polite, whatever his damn name is. I'm talking about anybody. Because it seems like a lustful situation to me. If you got 4 women in the house, beckoning and calling to your every need, yeah, they are taking up for him. A lot of people taking up for him. Um, so somebody explain to me the relationship between him and his friend. They got a love-hate relationship, don't they? I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow. Just, y'all know what? I have a low tolerance for buffoonery. I'm kind of a no nonsense type of chick. Right, Sister Eve, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. He was going against the GM, whatever, GMS, yeah, GMS bumite. That's my girl. About the same thing he's in jail for, that he went to jail for. I'm confused. I don't understand. So it seems like his relationship with his 15 wives is a lustful situation. He's just a lustful man. Woo, child, that's your mouth. He lustful. And I thank God for discernment because I heard a lot about him, and when someone sent me a video of him, I was like, what? This is what I couldn't even look at the whole video. I don't even remember what the video was about. I'm like, this is what people listening to, this dude right here? Because he's talking about, I don't even know what he's talking about. I heard. I ain't want to gossip, but that's what I heard. It ain't his first time, hunty. It ain't his first time. Now you got Hassan Campbell. Got a reaction video, y'all. These men on YouTube, a lot of these men on YouTube are clowns. And I didn't realize that until Kwame Brown came out with his situation. But mm, mm, mm. Shout out to my CUC family. They coming up in here. I know I'm early and I know I ain't sent out no alerts because sometimes you just want to go live. I ain't on no special schedule. I just like to go live when I like to go live. That's how it is. Brother K. Judah said the man feel like a king with 4 women and still had to go out and touch a little girl. This is what I don't understand. Don't think it's the first time he touched her either. It ain't the first time. So I know a girl that was engaged to a guy, and she found out he was sleeping with his own daughter. Got her pregnant. I also know a girl that was married to a minister who was molesting the daughter and also making one of her sons do things to the daughter. Now, one of her sons, her oldest son, wasn't his. So I remember one night, She called me up and told me she caught him. They were sitting on the couch watching a movie, and she caught him right there on the couch, running his foot between her little girl thighs, his own daughter. So, anyway, I just don't get it. I don't understand about this multiple wives, and then you go and cheat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I've been thinking about. So, somebody need to explain this multiple wives doctrine to me. Like, what's the purpose of it? What's the point of the multiple wives doctrine today? Huh? Because if you read about the men, some of the men, the godly men that had multiple wives, they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. Jacob loved Rachel. Abraham loved Sarah. These men did not want to have children by other women. They didn't want other women, but look at how all these women came to them. Multiple wives. He was messing with his girlfriend's daughter, said Sister Eve ate the fruit of lies, and act like he was going to bridge the relationship and ended up sleeping with her. This happened some years back, by the way. Oh, so it did, huh? I heard he said that it happened because his friend, what's his name, Sonata, interviewed him. He called him like last night or something. I thought they were beefing because there's a video of the same Sonata or whatever his name is, Sonata, telling us that Brother Polite was doing this. Saw Satan. It's a whole mess out there. These dudes on YouTube, they started to be quite entertaining. They Western the women. Look, sisters, we ain't gotta do nothing no more, honey. They doing it all. They got everything. Multiple wives. They got the, sexual assault. This, and they just all over the place with it on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. Entertainment, I tell you. I mean, it's sad, but it's entertaining. Y'all still following Kwame and them? Oh, it's a mess over there, Kwame Brown and them. It's a mess. It's a mess. Woo, chat. They really beefing with one another. John Real, Tommy Sotomayor, they all really beefing. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just never seen men like this before. I'm used to women doing this type of stuff. Not men. I don't know how to take it. The girl, I'll be having me some wine and watching Quan and them and self-talk and Casino. It's like a soap opera over there. Then you got Straight Talk TV and Gravity Takeout. They got me all up in it. Oh, what's the one that they kind of ran off YouTube? I can't think of his name. Then the one Kevin Gill. He's the one that had somebody call up to the school where Kwame did his shoe drive and said he believed Kwame and his friends are running a sex a child sex ring. The lady said she don't think that they should be giving shoes to children. And so the doctor asked her, do you live in the area? She said no. She wasn't even from the county where Kwame was doing his shoe drive. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. I ain't playing K Judah. Sometimes it gets too much though. Sometimes it all gets too much. Like sometimes I just wish that Kwame would highlight good stuff, positive stuff. He do. In the midst of all the drama, you got to look at his whole videos to hear the positive stuff too. Cause when he get caught up, and now he got people going after him, and it just ain't working for them. It's not doing too well for them. Like he and Johnville getting together and doing a documentary for Jessica Reed, that Charlemagne, the so-called God, I'm gonna say allegedly raped. Ooh, I can't say that word. Allegedly took advantage of. Hey, boy, Kwame got it on YouTube, so you can't even say the R word. Dang. What's going on? Jeez. Mm-hmm. Y'all, then all these devastating, all these disasters, these catastrophes going on around the world. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. The Fat Boys rap group. Dear man. I think about that video. And I came across it last night. I just did not watch it. That video where he was talking to GMS and he was trying to understand about their doctrine as far as raping 12-year-olds in the kingdom. I mean, he sat right there. I thought he was speaking against it. That's what I thought. But apparently, it's not funny. But apparently, he was all for it. He was game. He should have put on a rug and stood with him. Amazing. Just amazing. Sister E said his ass going to jail, and I hope he dropped a soap too. Yes, can't do the soap. Oh my word. Yeah, there's men justifying it everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, I ain't getting nothing to drink. Hey. Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
I'm cool, baby. Sweet.
I know, you need to. What time did you get back up?
About
3?
I knew that was going to happen, though.
You a bad mama jamma. Yeah, because you said it. You said it.
I was asleep at 8.
Yeah.
I won't play on noon for 2 hours.
Yeah, a lot of men taking up for Brother Plight. I don't even want to call him Brother Plight. What she say his real name is? Maurice or something like that? Maurice? I don't even want to call him brother. Brother, brother. Went against the GMS bumite about the same thing he went to jail for. Ain't that? And you know what? Ooh, girl, child. He gonna be like Charles Hanson. I mean, yeah, Charles Hanson. Charles Hanson or Charles Manson? Yeah, Charles Manson, that crazy dude that had those followers back in the 70s, had people killing people and stuff. Well, look, I don't know if he's gonna have people killing people, but yeah. Yes, for women. Now, what the women doing? What the women doing now? What is Four Wives thinking now? It ain't true. He didn't do that. He got us, Bobby. He do that when he got us. Eve said you have to be a sick and twisted individual to want to mess with a child. All of these women out here, and they still want children. Sick man. Yeah, cheering, like Brother Moshe said. He got 4 women and still want children. And not to father, but to father. But anyway. She said he have all of them wives and still want a child. Yes, that's all I can think about. That's why I need someone to explain this multiple wives doctrine to me. What's the point? Where's the loyalty? What's the point of a multiple wives relationship? I know what the point was in biblical times, where, be fruitful and multiply. But what's the point in that? What's the point in that? Praying on, she means Prey. Praying on our children, and so many are. Not Pray, but he's praying. Not Pray, but he's Prey, praying on our children. That's what my sister Eve meant, y'all. Yeah, that's his homeboy right there. Homeboy called him up live and asked him, did he want to talk about it? I thought they were beefing because his homeboy said in a live video what he was doing. So y'all need to explain to me this multiple wives doctrine. Because like I said before now, I know Abraham, well, I don't even consider Abraham to have had multiple wives. He did what his wife told him to do. I don't know of any other sexual intercourses that he and the midwife had. I mean, not the midwife, but what's her face? The Egyptian girl had. It doesn't record it in the Bible, but it does say that, he had a baby with her, Ishmael, so. But Jacob's case, Jacob loved Rachel. He didn't want nobody else but Rachel. He didn't even want to sleep with the handmaid. But Rachel wanted babies. It was all a part of God's plan, perhaps. Perhaps. Shalom, Sister April Showers in the building. Brother Ariel in the building. My family coming up in here. Come on in. Come on in. April, I know you got a busy day today. I was just sitting up here thinking about this breaking news that Tasha K exclusive, that's her favorite word. She broke it last night about Polite, supposed to be this conscious brother. Shalom, brother Bossy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. But yeah, talking about Tasha K broke the news about, I'm going to go ahead and say his name, Brother Polite. I don't want to call him brother because he ain't my daggone brother, daggone damn it. Y'all, that's my way of cussing. He ain't my daggone brother, daggone damn it. But I just don't understand this multiple wives doctrine. And you still cheating. You got 4 women or however many wives you have catering to your every need. And you still want to cheat. And you still want to mess with little girls or little boys or however. I'm not talking about just Brother Polite. I'm talking about him and men like him. Shalom, 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 Brother Amina Coleman, Mike C. family. Shalom to the family. CUC coming up in here this morning. I'm talking about this multiple wives doctrine. Y'all know I don't really talk about it. I mean, I heard my brothers talk about it, and I hear other, platforms talk about it, whether they be for it or against it. I'm not too keen about it, and I didn't understand it. You hear men say, well, God allowed it. God allowed it. My ex-husband, who is an Igbo man, is from a multiple wives family. His father had concubines, so he was from his wife. He was his father was married to his mother, but his father had 2 or 3 other concubines and had other children with them. And he tried to tell me one time that it was all one big happy family. I told him, you a damn lie. I'm a woman. I know damn well the women were not happy sharing that man. I know it. You cannot tell me. No matter how he tried, he could not convince me that those women were happy. But then he broke down and said, well, yeah, they did fight a lot. You damn right. I don't know of a woman in her right mind that wants to share a man, that would want to share her man. Because those women did it because that was their culture. That was part of their culture. Damn it, it ain't part of mine. Call me selfish, call me what you want. I ain't knocking women that do it, but I don't understand how you can do it. And do the women sleep with the other women? Because it appears to me that these brothers these days have turned it into a lustful situation. Y'all feel me? A lustful situation. What's that all about? What is that all about? Like I said, I don't follow Brother Polite. I never did. I didn't like him when someone suggested a video for me to watch. Like I said, I can't even remember what the video was. It was a couple of years ago. I thank God. I thank the Most High y'all for discernment. Tasha K broke the news that he was arrested in Miami for sexually assaulting his girlfriend. They didn't even say his wife. His girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter. They found his DNA on her shirt. They found like 7 spots of DNA around the top of her shirt and on her scarf. Said that he took her to a club or somewhere, to a bar or something, to talk about mending the relationship with her mother but the club was closed. So he ended up taking her to a hotel. He got her drunk and perhaps put something in her drink. He started dancing and took his genital parts out, his dangling participle out, and she performed oral sex on him. I don't know whether it was she forced him, he forced her, or whatever, whatever. But the point is, they found his DMA on a foot on her. Yeah. So that's evidence. Brother Bossy says, as long as a man can take care of his wives and everything is in order, I have no problem with it. But I couldn't do it, not in this kingdom. Mm. Sister Eve ate the fruit of life says, questions to our sisters who believe in multiple wives. Why would you want a part-time husband that you would eventually rarely see all the time when you can have a full-time one? Exactly. Boom. Yes, brother Bossy. Allegedly his girlfriend. Now I know they say he had 4 wives, so who's this girlfriend? Is she a wife or said she brought the girl came home. The mother found that she was drunk and possibly had been drugged, and Brother Polite told her if she called the police, she would ruin his career. But she took her daughter to the hospital anyway, and that's where they found the DNA and all this stuff. And Eve said too, if you're already a single mother, why would you get with the man already married only to be a single mother all over again? So she wasn't a wife. Again, someone explained to me the multiple wives doctrine when you have 4 or 5 women surrounding you, beckoning to your every call, and then you go and cheat. I don't understand. What's the purpose of this multiple wives that you have? What's the point? What's the point? Brother Boston said, wasn't it like to say, yes, I said the same thing. Remember? Somebody showed the video. I think it was Brother K. Judah. The same one to question GMS on dealing with underage girls in the kingdom. I said, yes. Yes. So apparently, he was just put on a show. He was just putting on a shizzo. A shizzo. Y'all, excuse me while I go get me something to drink. I can't believe I didn't get me anything to drink. I'll be right back after these messages. There you go, niggas and flies. Niggas and flies. Niggas and flies, honey. Yo. I need Dr. Pepper on this. Shoot. Stress. This story make me want to take my meds. 14 years old. 14 years old, I was beating boys up. Believe that. Thank you, Most High, for water. Thank you, Lord. So, and then I was looking at Zion Lex, where he was looking at one of his own videos where he was in the room with Brother Polite, that was an interesting video because as he watched it, as he said, as he went back and watched it, he noticed some things he had not noticed, you know, and it was quite interesting. Quite interesting. Yes. Polite had I heard he had a couple of situations some years ago. Look, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark, I said, will be brought to the light. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. What the F ruined his career, man? That's supposed to happen to this fool for dealing with little lads. And what damn career? Brother Ariel said. Brother Ariel said, what damn career? What the F? Y'all seen it. I was wondering what career because I heard someone mention he was a regular Hollywood type dude that threw Hollywood type parties and knew a lot of Hollywood type people. So that career, I guess, where you can throw parties and mess with folks. Anyway, brother Bossy, yeah, my humble solid brother of the CUC, Shalom. Credo crew in the building. Mm, 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 mm. I'm telling y'all, there's so much going on. Everybody is talking about this. Now, Kwame and his crew gonna have to take a back burner for a while because now everyone is talking about plight and this situation that he's in. Tasha K couldn't wait to break this news, y'all. Tasha K couldn't wait to break this news. Um, Sister Eve said co-wives helping you raise your children are the same thing. The co-wives are not the father of your children. The husband is. Hmm. So in most multiple wives situations, it's really about the children. You having those women in your home to have children. That's what BJ's father did. My children's father. That's what his father did. He had a wife and I think two concubines, and he had children by all three women. So does Plight have children by his women? I know one of the videos was saying how he was walking around saying the 14-year-old girl was his daughter, and Sonata, how do you say his name? The same one that said, that's my boy, that's my homie, was like, that's not your daughter. Don't make me tell what I know. Don't make me tell what I know. Well, what you know is out in the open now. You didn't have to tell it because what's done in the dark is always brought out in the light. Shalom, brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael in the building. Good morning to your brother. Good morning. Good morning. When did black women become so weak? Girl, child, let me tell you. I don't know. When did they become so light skinned? I'm sorry. That ain't right. What? You say something? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, today, Jesus, help us, Lord. Help us, Father. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Order our steps. See you see. Order our steps, Most High, y'all. Tell us what to do. Tell us what to say. Show us what to do. Mm, mm, mm. I ask these and all things in the name of your Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Timid isn't the answer. Our people are stupid. Just stupid. Mm, mm, mm. I couldn't have said it better myself. Just ignorant for nothing. Just ignorant for nothing. What I do, KG? Just ignorant for nothing. Nothing. Mm, mm, mm. Now, Sister Eve said in 4. Wait, what was 3? Hold on. What was 3, Sister Eve? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Did I miss it? 3. If you have kids. Oh, yeah, I missed 3. Hold on. If you have kids by a polyman, know that you will raise them by yourself. Why would you want to give your future children a part-time father? Yes, because well, in BJ case, I'm gonna just tell you that's my ex-husband named BJ. In his case, his father, they all lived in the same complex. So, are you saying that most of these men that have these multiple wives, the wives don't live in the household, and the children don't live in the household with them? I'm confused. I swear. I need to know. Multiple wives doctrine. That's what we're talking about this morning. That's 3. Let me go back for y'all who just coming in. I'm just going over Sister Eve. She have questions, right? This was the first question, right? She said 1 question to our sisters who believe in multiple wives. 1. Why would you want a part-time husband that you will eventually rarely see all the time when you can have a full-time one? This to the sisters that share one man. Number 2, if you are already a single mother, why would you get with a man already married only to be a single mother all over again? So if you with this man if you in a polygamous relationship, if you're in a relationship with other women sharing a man, he's saying you still single, you have children, you still single. Why would you get with a man already married only to be a single mother all over again? That's true. You know what, girl? I didn't even think about that. Because y'all still just as single. Y'all not his wife. Anyway. Number 3. Let me find number 3. This for y'all just coming in. Eve asking the question. She proposing the question to the women that's sharing one man, honey. If you have kids by a poly man, know that you will raise them by yourself. Why would you want to give your future children a part-time father? Because you got a part-time lover. That's why. She part-time, man. She part-time. She is part-time, hunty. Number 4. Where's number 4? But she also said about the co-wives. Co-wives helping you raise your children are the same thing. The co-wives are not the father of your children. The husband is. Did you see breaking this shit down in the building? Wait, K. Judah said, I'm missing all of this. I have video. Wait a minute. I ain't popped my mouth right. Hold on. Okay, that's how DC, y'all. I'm not even from DC, so I can't even do it right. Anyway, I have a video I am going to share with y'all about this Israelite brother who just did an interview with Sunita, that's him, how to stop being an Israelite to go into Kemet. Shaking my damn head. Brother. Where's number 4 at? Number 4. Listen to the sisters now that share their man. To the sisters now, because we're trying to understand. I'm trying to understand this multiple wives doctrine. But you still gonna cheat? What's the point? What's the point? Are you having children with these women? And are you taking care of your children as Brother Bossy said? What is the point? People say, well, God allowed it. Girl, child, bye. Them men was doing that before the covenant, before they were in covenant with the Most High. What you talking about? Go on with yourself. Leave me alone. Bye. If you are the first wife and you are forced to do poly because you cannot have kids, understand that when you see that new baby, you will be jealous as hell. Oh, well, easy to say as hell, but I'm saying that. You will be jealous as hell. It's a normal, natural emotion for a woman. Thank you, girl. Girl. See? Anyway. Girl, that's my sister Eve. She bringing it. See, I wish she could get on the platform with this mess. She ain't gonna get on the platform now. She ain't gonna get on the panel. That's my dream right there. Eve came on my panel one time and didn't say nothing. Brother Bossy said, if you have multiple wives, you can't have all those women living in the same house. You can't. BJ Daddy did it, but I guess a compound is you have the main house with you and your wife, and then the other wives live in two other houses on the same land. So that's how he did it. But I feel you, because, boy, you talking about some cat fights. You talking about some bobbing and weaving and swinging and ducking and fighting and biting and pulling hair. Girl, bye. You know how women fight over men every day? Are you kidding me? I just, DJ tried to tell me that they were one big happy family and that the women loved it. No, they didn't. You can't convince me of it at all, Sugar Pie Honey Bud. Moshe, Brother Moshe said, why in the blue hell, why in the blue hell you want to leave the truth to join the losers? Can it always lose according to the Bible? Y'all heard it. My brother Ariel said these Negroes in Israel act like a bunch of pimps from the movie Superfly in the 70s with this extra woman and co-wives buffoonery they got going on in these last second and days. My brother Ariel. Y'all heard of these Negroes in Israel act like a bunch of pimps from the movie Superfly in the 70s. Let me tell y'all something one time. I was one of the, DC is a fairly small city, right? We got like 4, kind of like boroughs, 4 sections of DC. But anyway, back in the 90s, I was one of the first females to go natural, to have wear my natural hair and wear it in a fro. And I used to dress like 70s. I had the platforms and everything. Big earrings, platform. So I was sitting in a bar one night. This was like late 90s, maybe early 2000s. And this dude walked up to me and said, you know what? You remind me of a chick in a Superfly movie. I'll never forget it. He said, you remind me of a chick in a Superfly movie. I was like, I didn't know whether to be flattered or mad, because he was all over the place. Anyway, he thought it was funny, but I let you know right there. I'm not be messed with, boy. Give you a flying drop kick, boy. Don't let me get no running start either. I had on platforms too, anyway. That just reminded me of that. Number 5, Eve says, if you are the first wife who believed in loyalty in a marriage, then why allow your husband to philander and practice whoredom to other women in your face? Boom! So, like, BJ mother was the wife, and she had all boys by him, by the husband. It was just like a Jacob situation. But he had two other concubines, and the other concubines had all boys too, except for one. One concubine had one daughter. But, you know, that was their culture. That's what they believed was God's will. But like I said, does God allow us to practice multiple wives under this new covenant? What y'all think? Brother Moshe said, we in some serious times and these buffoons still want to teach about multiple wives. Shaking my big ass head. No, he didn't say that. He said shaking my damn head. I'm trying to tell y'all it's going on. Isn't it fascinating the times we living in? It's like fascinating and scary at the same time. I don't know what to feel like. Woo! I know God did not give us the spirit, bless us, or did not give us the spirit of fear, but maybe it's more anxious than fear, you know, because these times that we're living in is some fascinating times, y'all. I'm telling you, fascinating times. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. You're like yo-yo. You don't hear me though. And for those of y'all who don't know, CUC stands for Clean Up Crew, because that's what we do over here. But that's what my brothers do. I let them do that. I don't mess around. I let the brothers clean up the fake doctrine. I don't mess around. I don't mess around. Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda said we have to follow the law of the land. In the USA, it's illegal to have multiple wives. Okay, except if you live in Utah, right? Isn't it legal in Utah, in the state of Utah? Come on now. Eve got a 6. Number 6. And we talking to the women that love to share that man. Well, I ain't gonna say love, because I know y'all don't like sharing that man. I know y'all don't. I know y'all be mad as hell if y'all in the other room and y'all hear that man speaking with his other wife. I know y'all be mad. I know y'all want to call y'all side piece and have phone sex and text him and talk about it, you know. I know y'all want to call y'all side piece when y'all man in the other room sleeping with his wife number 2. Wife number 1 and number 3 might be together, so I don't know. Anyway, understand that if a man is secretly seeing other women and you feel betrayed and hurt, a man telling you that should not feel those, telling you that you should not feel those things, or that something is wrong. Where the other part at? Where the other part at? Where the other part? Or if something was wrong with you mentally for having these feelings, is gaslighting you. Better believe it. Or like the brother, what's his name? Zion Lex put it last night. If you go out and sleep with a brother, if you don't even know his last name, or if he don't know your last name, you allow him to rape you then. You go to sleep with a man and you don't know his mother name, you don't know his family, you allow him to rape you then. And he had a point now. That made sense to me. I don't know about y'all. Let me put it together again what Eve is saying. She said, number 6, understand that if a man is secretly seeing another woman or other women and you feel betrayed and hurt, a man telling you that you should not feel those things, or that